Hello, Michael Kornbluth here with my son, Samuel Chosen Curls was bound to woo! It's episode 3 of Crack Me Up. Today, what do we call our episode? Mind of an Egg and Cheese Man. Holla! Nas lives. Thank you very much. I said, Daddy, let's do a Crack Me Up today. I got the KP jersey on and I want to rock. So, what type of egg and cheese are we going to make today? What type of eggs are we going to do, Hunga?
Sunny side up.
Sunny side up, right? And why do we like sunny side up?
Booby-eyed egg?
Yes. A booby-eyed egg is where you get 2 yolks in one. But we also love the gooiness, right?
Yeah.
Right? To dip the egg and cheese in. The gooier, the better, all right? So now, his other brother wanted scrambled eggs, but we're not making a separate batch right now. So, we could make that for his brother, Millionaire by 10, when we're done with this episode. So, now, we don't want to flame, you don't have to worry about the flame being too high, because we want to cook this egg fast. Now, we're big fans of the avocado oil spray, right? Goes a long way. Rub-a-dub-dub-doge, I can take no more.
Close enough.
Okay.
Love.
And
Close up all the ingredients.
so we've got English muffins, okay? These are fancy English muffins, not the crumbly, crummy English muffins, the Thomas English muffins of yesteryear that your mom still worships to death. So I think they're from England. They say English muffins. They look like they got that distinguished English font. So these are the ones I like. Maybe they cost like $1.50 more than the regular English muffins, but they're worth it. And my kids love them, and they never complain. And they're more substantial. So here we go. More substantial. Think like Bill Hicks stand-up comedy versus Jim Gaffigan, okay? This is more edgeless, dribbling. Who gives it more hackery in comparison? Here we go. So now, what do we got here? This is pretty fancy. What's this? Okay.
Air fryer?
Air fryer, that's right. Air fryer goes a long way.
Jewish air fryer.
Yeah, we're going to call it, we'll designate the Jewish air fryer because it has AI intelligence, and it told us to watch the Frisco Kid last night about a rabbi who's sent to San Francisco, right, Honka?
Yeah.
Because that's where his future wife is. And that's the only place that will take him because he's lost in his yeshiva class. So here we go. So we're going to start cooking this English muffin. You know what that means? That means we got to start making this egg and cheese because we don't want this to burn, not have the eggs be ready. So, show it's called Crack Me Up. Why don't you show the audience over here? Because we're here to showcase your comedic genius, not mine. You want to crack it up?
Yeah, I crack up the questions. I crack up the stupid.
Again, so the more my son bashes Christians, I think that we are going to have to create a website that's like a 4chan for anti-Christian Jews. But he's just a proud Jewish kid, that's all.
I'm a comedian, Jewish.
Yeah. A proud Jewish comedian. DM. Alright, here we go. And you obviously don't think that he's really just saying stupid Christians because Daddy's half Christian and he likes to call me the moron Jewish son. So
It's true.
I like to call myself a degenerate Jew because I'm still so broke. My Hebrew name is on a tradition review, and the joke is older than Yiddish, and I'm freaking 47. But this is my year without Goonish. They're like, I can't handle this onslaught of Jewishness. Okay, so but Goonish means nothing. So in my case, that means no more Adderall. Obviously, you don't need it. No more weed edibles. Yeah, and
Okay, you have to stop. You're
no
stupid,
alcohol,
stupid
no wine, no old English. That's malt liquor for Generation Alpha, who never drinks. Because you have it all together. Because you're raised on TED Talks. I get it. What's Old English? Don't get involved, Millennium Musketeer. I don't care that he's Generation Alpha. So, what's malt liquor? What's Old English? The 40s of Old D? What's that? It's Snoop Dogg's Old School Ho Sprayer of Choice. Holla!
Cut to
More
that.
jokes. Gen X dads understand. Holla! Thank you very much. So, we're just doing one egg. That's all we need.
I can.
Hunga. I also call my son Hardcore Hunga Rocks. Find me a spatula.
Yeah.
Here we go. So on my dead book, YouTube, it's called Controlling My Kids, a Comedy, a Love Story. And on it, I'm beating the shit out of my son. Now actually, I'm bent over myself about to hit my tuchus while my son is on the floor in complete like hysterics. He refuses to pose for the photo. My other two children are pointing at daddy, laughing in a very bemused way. Now why am I hitting myself? And the tuchus? Yiddish? More Yiddish? You all-right nation? Can you handle it? Hipsters for Hamas? More. Why am I hitting my tuchus repeatedly? Guys, it's an example of controlling my kids' economy. Because one time, my son was running late for school, and my son Millionaire by 10, aka Archer USA, and I manhandled him. No, I didn't manhandle him. I did this, and because he's being difficult, which he never is, and he refused to talk to me. All of a sudden, I was bombing a parenting. And all of a sudden, I'm driving the car, on the way to pre-K. I said, hey, Arthur, how about next time, when I get angry, I hit my own tuchus. And then I'm driving, and I start hitting my tuchus with extra ferocious force. And then he starts smiling, and then I was no longer bombing a parenting, and I want my son to fight me back. So that is how I came up with the philosophy of controlling my kids' economy. Now, a love story.
Good thing I never went this weekend.
Okay, enough of the good. But yeah, that is funny that you never went to pre-K. That means I never would have given you a 2 Mississippi slap on the tuchus. That is correct. Now, American cheese, okay? American-made cheese. By the way, for the record, World Wide Web, you can't request American-made by George Thorogood Destroyers. Alexa will not recognize it or won't acknowledge it, and it doesn't exist according to her. But there are a lot of great American-made success stories, like Land O'Lakes, American cheese. Now, usually I butter English muffins, right? Butter goes a long way. I'm not doing that this morning because I don't want to. So, because guess what? We're going to get creaminess from this extra cheese. I like to do 2 pieces. You know what? We're going to do 3. We'll do 2.5. Put it in there.
Don't burn yourself.
Okay? Okay? Here we go. You know what? Okay. Cheesier, the better. Cheese can be good. All right. So this, you might have fried this for too long. But the air fryer takes like 2 seconds to melt cheese. Way faster than the broiler. So, and also, not everyone lives in like horse country where we live, but you can invest in some high-end hot sauce. I strongly recommend the experience. It's vastly superior to Tabasco. I mean, this is some people would think, hey, asshole, get a freaking life, go hook yourself. I'm not paying that much for hot sauce ever in this lifetime when I can get Tabasco for like $2. But it's worth it, and you get mileage out of it. And you're not putting it on everything, right? You're not a busboy for a freaking fancy French restaurant in West Hollywood, which is a place that I worked at, and you guys were great. They made me feel like a total degenerate Jew, because I would take forever to clean glasses, and you know, when you go to bartending school, you're not thinking, oh, well, I'm going to clean fancy Bordeaux long stem wine glasses. That's going to be part of the job requirement, right? It was, and I sucked at it. So they had every right to make me feel like a degenerate moron Jewish son, especially in that instance. So here we go. We got our fried egg. Here, hug up. I know I'm doing all the talking. The entire purpose of this show was to make my son more loosey-goosey performing, but my old performer instinct is to swoop on in and to fill in the dead air. There's some funny man commentary.
There's one thing. You're not even a comedian. You're the worst comedian ever. I'm the king. I'm the king. You suck, Matilda. You're just a stupid little Matilda. When you lived with Dad, you were just like, And now you just suck.
Okay, all right. Being a little mean.
You're so mean.
That episode with Hey Now Hank Kingsley on the Larry Sanders Show. When he started off, the audience liked him because he was being endearing and honest, and he didn't wear his assholishness completely on his sleeve, which you're doing now. But it is funny for you to get into turn into like, you know, complete vicious mode. But people are not going to know who Matilda is. That is my lovely daughter. And again, you only exist because of her. The comedic Crumbly Family franchise only exists because of the Big B. So you got to show respect. Now you can say, Daddy, get a life. And
And I'm the better, more original version of Santa.
yeah, So Arthur, the Millionaire by Ted, just said, I'm the better original version. Probably heard that, audience. So here, tell America what you think. Now the goal of this is to crack the other person up, so he's winning. Despite him being a complete asshole, he's totally winning. Which would explain what my wife always points out, how I always laugh at asshole characters, like Dennis Leary and Zach Brannigan. But thumbs up, is it gooey enough? I'm seeing some gooiness, yeah? Gooier the better? Yeah? Okay. So, now there are these famous movie reviewers, Gene Siskel, Roger Ebert. They had a thumbs up, thumbs down. But if it's something really good, do we call it a double fister, or do we give it like a 2 birds up? You want to give it a 2 birds up?
Yeah.
Okay. Woo! 2 birds up. Egg and cheese. Talk to you guys soon. Like and subscribe. Peace.